Okay, in this video, we're going to create an activity together. This video will get into the details of formatting and linking and embedding content. Okay, so if you are ready, let's get started. Well, this time we're going to build our activity page upon this Explore and Connect activity template. We are going to click Edit Activity to get into the Edit view. Well, the first thing we want to change is the activity type right now is rich text editor. We are going to prompt students to create a post through this activity. So choose prompt learners to create a post. Once the activity type is updated, we want to modify activity name. This one, I'm going to call it 1.3. I have my lesson and activity numbering system. This is 1.3, exploring the impact of teachers. Here I want to credit the source of my content. I got the content for this activity from the Principles of Teaching course taught by teacher Michelle Fries. Okay, so now we're moving on to description and instructions. Well, the first thing you have is this notes for teachers. I assume you have read it. You don't want your student to see any of these, so make sure you delete content up to here. Your actual activity will begin with what are we doing and why. This section is supposed to be the purpose of this activity and the relevant I can statements. So here I'm going to copy content from Michelle's course. Okay, so once the content is in, look like it's using the CN default style, but sometimes if you copy paste content from another source, it may bring in that source's format. To make sure the format is consistent and clear, I recommend you use this powerful tool to clear formatting. We're going to move on to the next part, the steps. You will provide step-by-step instructions, link to learning resources, or embed learning materials. And this part has two sections, the steps and also submission guidelines. So we're going to first populate the steps. Okay, get rid of these placeholder text and paste. Okay, now the content's in. I do see I need to make some revisions. So you could highlight, do another clear format. And once that is done, let's begin with the first step. Read this article. The link got copied in. But if you do not have the link, what you can do is you hover over the text you intend to build the link upon and choose this insert edit link tool. And then you paste in your URL and click OK. So this is how you build a link. Now we have the link. To make the title stand out, you could bold your step titles and under each title provide detailed instructions. Or you explain what this resource, this learning resource is about. For my second step, I'm going to embed this YouTube video here. We recommend you to embed YouTube videos because that way student will not be taken away from CN and getting onto YouTube to get distracted. A very important shortcut key, when you have a list, numbered list, if you want to get on a new line, press Shift and Enter. This will get you on a new line, but not giving you a new number. And here, using this embed media tool, and we put in the URL of the YouTube video and click OK. And here you see the video is embedded. Perfect. Now we're going to move on to the third point. And the system already cracked the numbering. We just need to bold the title. So number 3, ask the student to, based on the article they read, the video they watched above, to create a post. With that in mind, the next part is submission guidelines. So here we provided some template instructions for different assignment types. And because this activity is to prompt students to create a post, so we can get rid of these other scenarios. This is teacher impact, the hashtag teacher impact. To get rid of the yellow highlights and make sure our format is right, clear formatting. Okay, nice. So now we're moving on to how do I know I have been successful? This section is supposed to provide information about how you are going to assess your students. For this activity, you could either bullet list your grading criteria, or I see this recommended table will serve the purpose pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I will get rid of these teacher notes and only leave the sentence and this preview rubric table. Okay, now moving on to the last item. This is a accordion element, references. So in this activity, I have a external article and a YouTube video. I should provide references for these two external materials. I have already prepared the references in APA style. Let me copy them over. Okay, we are getting rid of this and put these two references here. Get rid of some extra space. Now we're done editing the major part of the activity, the description or instructions.